Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law through this channel. I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and asking the question, is there another way to get resolution? We're also going to be looking at ticker symbol DXYZ, and this will potentially give you a chance to invest in SpaceX, so stay tuned for that. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from Yahoo Finance, all eyes are on inflation print as quarter one earnings kicks in. And what else to know this week? So obviously this is another big week. So the key thing is obviously Wall Street is expecting annual gains of approximately 3.5% for CPI inflation, and that includes price of food and energy, etc. And then we've got the headline rate approximately 3.2% that was covered in February. However, the March CPI report will be a key indication of whether the pickup inflation at the start of 2024 is something that is going to continue or go down. Hopefully it goes down so we can get some rate cuts. Let's have a look at a kickoff of the earnings for the first quarter. So week beginning April the 8th, 2024, we can see a number of stocks are calling earnings, including one of the cannabis stocks that we have been covering recently on the channel, and that is Tilray. We also have an important one for AEHR. I think that will be quite critical because the price has come down quite significantly for AEHR, and another ones that we will be looking at include Lakeland, Lovesac, we have BlackRock, Wells Fargo and also Citi. So if we have a look at the heat map for this week, we can see obviously the week did close quite healthy, and most of these sectors were in green, including tech and communication services. So this is the key economic data that we can expect this week. So CPI inflation Wednesday, the Fed FOMC minutes Wednesday, PPI inflation Thursday, jobless claims Thursday, and consumer sentiment Friday. So hopefully positive news. And finally, shout out here to Quiver Quantitative, who have now stated that they're providing some estimates about how some of the world's most famous investors have performed this quarter. I think the world's most famous investor is probably Warren Buffett, but he's top of the bottom of the pile here with a return of 1.8%, Carl Icahn 4.8%, Ken Griffin 5.7%, Ray Dalio 7.9%, and top of the league so far is Nancy Pelosi 13.1%. So she is certainly the most intelligent investor that is out there. Let's have a look at an alternative way to potentially get resolution. So shout out here to Danielle, who is hosting an important space call, which I'm going to be sharing details with you shortly. But first of all, what she posted is that she would love nothing more than to separate MMAT from MMTLP. But unfortunately, Metamaterials is being gutted in front of our eyes. So that's referring to the significant drop in the share price. I think recently we have had negative earnings as well, and the management certainly have not been proactive in sharing information or transparency in terms of their plans, and obviously the reverse splits have not helped. So she's also stated, until I can understand legally whether these two are connected, it's difficult for me to make the leap. So in my opinion, they are certainly 100% connected. She's gone on to say, an incredible discussion with great questions. So this is something that already happened, so there is going to be a follow-on space call as well. So in her call there were approximately 2,500 people tuned in, and that tells her the community may be ready now to finally discuss additional strategies to get paid, i.e. a resolution. So the next space is going to focus not only on the legal aspects and where we stand, but an open discussion of other strategies we can employ concurrent to our current path. So look forward to that. But what she is also clarified in terms of people attending, she said Mark will not be participating. He's made the decision not to do so. And first of all, she's also saying there is going to be potential compromise. So the call is scheduled for Wednesday 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully there will be a link shared very, very quickly in terms of who's expected. We know Richard may be there, Frankie B Stock, Naked Truth Info. We're waiting for responses on JR and also Johnny Tobacco. So go ahead and contact Danielle if you would like to participate or be a speaker. And then other updates, I'd like to give a shout out to Chris Rose, who is standing for government, and he stated earlier, today is April the 6th and is a great day for members of Congress to publicly call for a subpoena or address the hearing on MMTLP. So great support there from Chris, and hopefully there is progress. But what Zing has summarised here, first of all, we're looking at 485 days. If we count each day as a loss of $3 per share, we're looking at $1,455 per share. So in terms of what he's hearing so far, obviously we know about meetings between McCabe and Congress. In terms of the facts, we know that there was a fire. Jeff Mendel from the OTC, he was certainly caught out significantly. I think Congress could also look at that, as well as legal avenues focusing on that as well. So we do have the support from Congress, and that has certainly been seconded from Don himself. And Congress has the power to get the share count. So as far as the Congress is concerned, that battle continues and the fight continues. So we will certainly continue to contact them. I finally like to finish off by having a look at ticker symbol DXYZ. So shout out here to Market Insider, who's posted information about this, and this has also been shared in the Discord. And it states here, a new fund that allows investment in private tech firms such as SpaceX and OpenAI, where we have seen the market value surge by as much as 818% in 2 weeks. So the run up in DXYZ has been staggering. This is a Destiny Tech 100 fund, and it's gone up, obviously, as we're seeing, over 800% over the previous 2 weeks. The closed-end fund offers investors access to companies that have not yet gone public, and these include SpaceX, Epic Games, and OpenAI. So some prominent names there. And in other details about this, obviously the fund has gone up significantly, and it's listed on the New York Stock Exchange. A market value currently approximately $825 million. On a high, it reached the price of approximately $75.79. So we are looking at it now having a little bit of a pullback from that high. So it's something that we are keeping an eye on. So overall, we're looking at about 23 companies, but it is ultimately targeting 100 companies to make up the total fund. So as far as Destiny is concerned, it's giving investors a chance to invest in companies they are not normally able to do so. For many companies, the pre-IPO stage, there is a real return to get 10 to 50x return, and that's what we may see here with the DXYZ. But the biggest attraction with this fund is Elon Musk's SpaceX. So that's got a 34.6% stake, and it's worth approximately $18.4 million. Other companies, we've got Epic Games 4%, OpenAI 3.8%, and Chime at 1.9%. So let's finish off by having a look at the chart for the previous week. So over the previous 5 days, DXYZ is up over 106%. We can see here that it closed at $59.20, but on a high, it reached the price of just in excess of $75.79. So we will be keeping an eye on this. It is a high risk, high reward stock. So if you would like to get a copy of our full weekly watch list with all the stocks on there, as well as our daily stock alerts and research, including DD, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.